Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 25 of my university challenge. And if you are returning, welcome back. And it is much later. They obviously had their graduation ceremony earlier, and then I had Norah go for her last work shift. She did not get any pop-ups with respect to that special drink, but they're going to give it up. We didn't get it. It's time for her to get her job using her degree, which I realized that when we go look at Freddie and Grant, that if I don't think that the jobs that they want that their university extracurricular gave them counts for getting that degree. I know it doesn't because I tried and then it with Freddie and it didn't count. So I ended up having to go out and come back in so that he's going to get a job using the degree because I want that to be his final job. So I'd rather him get a job using the degree and then go back and get the job that he gets from that advantage. So let's go in with Norah and we're going to go one by one in all of them and get jobs using their degree, but we'll take a look at Grant and Freddie with respect to how their sports and esports help them with that extra job. So let's go on to the work tab and find a job for Norah. So when you look, you can see, so she can become a floral designer, which she was already, I think, in that. And Master Real, which was another one she was already in. And I assume she can probably become a musician because it's got the little thing there too. There, it shows you right there. Having a relevant university degree means this position will come with higher pay, easier promotions, more vacation days, and a signing bonus, though you only get one signing bonus per sim every 7 days, regardless of the career. I'm going to put her into Master of the Real. And so she's going to be a professional painter and 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Let's just go, yep, we're going to take that job. And she needs to create paintings. She got a signing bonus of 2,513, I think it was. And she has completed this aspiration. So she's already done her painting aspiration. So I'm not going to bother swapping her at the moment as to what she should be on. But what I want to I'll just get her, she needs some fun, so I'm gonna have her start doing some and then she's already switched into that work career. She was in her other work career, now she's in this work career. Interesting. So we're just gonna have her do a painting. I don't think this is hers, so she would have to scrap it, but let's look and see if she got any more easels. I mean, she would have already unlocked the easel before. Yeah, there she goes. There's that easel, which is I think the same one we already have. So we got another one. So I'm going to just stick this out here for now and replace it with, I was going to replace it with that, but I obviously used the Alt key when I placed that there. So let me just quickly do that. And that's because there's something on the wall that you can't have it snug right against it. So I'll just try and set her up to do a couple of paintings while she's at it. I'll do a realism painting. And so there we go. And then let's move along to Abigail and have her. I'm not going to actually have, oh, someone's sad. Oh, why are you sad? Crash gadget. Oh, from watching your drone break. Okay. Oh, I didn't know that. Let's have you repair that poor drone then if that causes you upset. And let's, mail back that artifact to help you. They have so many. I've just been having him sit through and work on them to help him with his fame too. Only the ones, yeah. So if you can't send it away from authentication, it means it's been sent in the mail. So we're going to authenticate that artifact. Maybe before you authenticate the artifact, we'll have you begin a stream. So what I was saying is currently Colleen is supposed to be working on a book because I was wondering if there was any way we could get her to, get that tick mark for this. So we unlock the computer, the laptop specifically. We don't need it, but it's kind of fun and she's pretty close. So she's already done one. This is her second one. Hopefully this will do it. We will see, but I won't have her start a job until she's got that done since she's so close. So let's go back to Abigail and have her find a job. So here we are. So she can be an administrator and she can be anything, but I mean the ones that actually help with an investor. You can see the little green icon which changes depending. And I really thought there was something else she could be. She wants to be an environmental manager. I must have missed it. Oh, it doesn't show the little thing, but it shows it there. So that's interesting because I didn't actually see the little icon like the other ones had, but it does work. Having the relevant university degree and blah, blah, blah. So she's going to make $2.50 an hour. She's going to work 5 days a week. I'm not sure how well this is going to work because this is one that sometimes I find you have to go to MenaBuchner to do them, but that's what she is going to do. And she is already like top level of that career, but yes, we're going to swap over. And she got 1,000, so she didn't get as much of a bonus as our Norah got. She has to prepare a grant. Well, we'll see. Sometimes they change. There we go. She has to take photos of MenaBuchner. So we're going to have to go over there. Hopefully I place my lots. If not, I will make sure I place my lots because I have replaced the Admiral's wreckage in most of my saves with a park. And I also, there's another, the one that's close to the volcano. I have a museum that I place there. And then the other lot is an actual lot. I usually leave it as a lot that maybe she'll end up moving there when we like end the Let's Play and they're kind of going their own separate way. But that won't be right now. For now, we're just going to have to travel to MenaBuchner to get that done, but not at this moment. We're going to move along. We're going to say okay, and we're going to move along to Bonnie. So let's get her. Of course, we had no luck with Bonnie with the, because that was broken the last time. I don't remember seeing that it was fixed, so let's get her to find a job. So here we are with Bonnie's screen, and she's supposed to be a civil designer, which again, it doesn't show. No, that's not it. There must be a higher level one. Green technician. That would be it. So again, this is a work from home one. Sometimes I find it's better to live in the neighborhood, but it's not everything. But we're going to take it anyways. 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And let's see what bonus she gets. Yep. That one's not working anyways. She got a good bonus for that. And we'll wait and see. There we go. She has to install an energy efficient device. Well, hopefully we have something we can do that with. Otherwise, we'll have to buy something so she can do it. But we're going to move along to Declan in this case because Colleen is still working. And now Declan didn't have much luck with this commercial spokesperson. He's only level 3 of that career. If I was going to be playing with them for a lot longer, I might actually have him go back to university for whatever degree helps with acting so that he could maybe actually get that done. But for now, we're going to do the one that his degree helped with. So his planned career is a lawyer. And I see there's some random persons come into their home. So he could be an author, and there's the private attorney that he's going to become. I don't see anything else that has the green little mark, but obviously it doesn't work for all of them because we saw that with a couple of the careers. So he is going to go in here. Again, this is like a Monday to Friday, which isn't like, it's a lot of days off, days to work. I don't like some of them, but at least it's working from home. So he's going to say yes. And we're going to find out what the actual daily task is. That was a good signing bonus. He has to research case law. So we'll say yes for that. And we're going to move along to Edward, who currently has stopped what he was doing. It doesn't matter. That was just sort of a secondary thing. Really, I had thought of quitting that and having him do what he was just doing right there, where he was like authenticating the artifacts, because that's a good money maker. Very good money maker. So let's have him find a job. And here's the screen for him. So he was supposed to be a professor. Covert operator is another option for him. A diamond agent. And professor. There we go. So it's 4 days a week. Yep. And he got 2,041, so that's pretty good. And I'm waiting to see what he has to do, if that's actually going to change, because it's been changing for all the rest of them so far. Up, there we go. He has to create a lesson plan. So, we'll do all of that. Right now, we're getting them jobs, except for, of course, our Colleen, because she's working on her thing. And, of course, both Freddie and Grant don't have a career because their careers were the esports gamer and sports gamer. So he's going to join a career. There we go. Play. He has his robo arm on. I had him build it. He had all the parts. I guess is that person leaving? So we don't need to worry about them anymore. The person randomly came into our house and helped themselves to food in our fridge. There's his pop-up. So the computer engineer is from his university degree. And that's actually one of the ones that come with the pack. So I might have him do that one until we later have him go into the other career. And it looks like expert is another one. That's a salary person one at the higher level. And he can be an oracle, which don't know that I've ever done that one. And the startup entrepreneur. So he has a lot of options from his degree. But this one is from being an esports gamer. And it will, as I said, I did try this. And it was like, it didn't complete the aspiration. I'm like, well, that's the career I want him to be in the end. So it made more sense for me to essentially go out and come back in and have him start in one of these other careers for now. So for now, I'm going to actually do this computer engineer. He'll do that for a little bit, and then we'll take him. And he also only started at level 7, interestingly enough, of the other career, whereas the degree, because it's a distinguished degree and they got good grades in them, they get to start at level 8. Or they should all start at level 8. Let's take a look. Yeah, he got to start at level 8. So now we're going to move along to Grant, and then we're going to do the same thing with him. With Grant, I didn't actually even try to get him to join in the other one because I realized it failed in terms of completing this university degree or university aspiration because it's not. Okay, so he's got his work assignment. I didn't even see what he had to do initially because it doesn't matter. So he got a good bonus, so that's good. So, but before we end this Let's Play, we're going to actually have both of them go into their actual careers, assuming that you can do it later. Hopefully you can, because that would kind of be, a drag if you couldn't. So he could be a bodybuilder and he could be a botanist. I think we're going to have him be a bodybuilder, even though I probably prefer the work task for the botanist, but I think bodybuilder suits him. I don't know that there's any other options that I'm seeing. Oh, well, yeah, and the professional athlete is from being on the here. And like I said, that's not going to help him complete his aspiration, which is why I'm not going to choose that. And we're going to do that later. And like I said, hopefully he can still do that. Like that stays. It doesn't disappear. So bodybuilder it is for him. And we shall see if that changes. It may not change because this is not a one of the work from home careers. Okay, so is she finished writing her book? Yes, she is. So let's try and get this book approved. Freelancer. Okay, I think we do it from the book. I just did it. So I should remember that. So it was excellent. That's good because we don't really want to send a bestseller. So we're going to send that to the client for approval. And hopefully it gets approved and she gets, she's so close. Hopefully she gets it. And she looks like she did. Let's take a look. So she's been recognized for great performance and client satisfaction. All that typing, spell checking, and proofreading didn't get her down. She raised her rate, which we're not going to get. She received a bonus and then the laptop and increased pay on all gigs. Well, we're not really going to take advantage of that increased pay on all gigs. I'm just curious. I'm not going to do any gigs. I'm just curious if we check for gigs. She probably doesn't even have very many gigs because I already did 2 gigs. And sometimes I find that, it's possible that she's got more because of the timing. There's Norah painting away over there. Oh, we have some eggs ready to hatch. Now, I noticed with the chicken coop that when I played, sometimes I can scrubberoo the chicken coop with magic, but other times the option's not there. And I kind of wonder if there's chickens in the coop if we can't, and if the chickens aren't in the coop, then we can, because it could possibly start on fire. I'm just trying to look and see. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good pay. Maybe she should do one more gig. Because look at these. These are new, probably because I did them sort of before midnight. And I don't know, because these are higher level gigs, so it's not easy to compare the prices that she's getting, but this seems really good. Well, that's level 10 though. I think that seems good. I don't know. Let me know if you've noticed if they actually really get paid more with these, or maybe they get maybe this isn't different and it's just when they get paid. But of course, you already get a bonus for completing it quickly. Yeah, I actually really like the freelance career a lot, but we're just not going to bother with that. And she needs to go over onto that aspiration. I don't know that if you have to be on the aspiration, or if it'll just go, oh, well, you got a job, so we're going to count that you got that job, or if you need to be on it. And I don't want to take a chance. She actually has to contribute knowledge. And maybe before we do that, let's rally the troops. I've had a lot of fails with contributing knowledge, I have to say. They don't do very well. But before we bother doing that, let's actually just have her find a job, even though I would like her to kind of stay in the freelance career, because I like the freelance career for her, and it pays quite well. But her goal was to be a journalist, so she could be a charity organizer. That's interesting. That to me is, and she can be a civic planner, which is like the other branch of the civil designer career. And there's the journalist, which was what her goals were for going into her degree. So we're gonna just take that particular one, and we'll see whether writing articles is actually what she needs to do. I'll have them, like, those are like, it's just, if you go here, I don't know if it's under career. Sometimes they're under career and other times they're not. It's probably under write. Nope. I tend to do the author branch more than the other. Is it? I'll look for it when I find it. I'll show it. But it looks like she should be trying to do a track anyways. Okay, so they're gonna, let me see if there's anyone here that might be interesting to see what they have to do, and I'll be back. Bonnie needs to install an energy efficient device, so I found that is an option on this fridge. We haven't really had time, so we're gonna do that. She's gonna get that done. And Colleen, I still have to look for her. Abigail needs to take photos. We need to travel over there to do that. Declan needs to research case law, which I think is an option over here. And this, as I may or may not have said, this is the gold special research machine that we unlocked with his getting to the top. Well, we don't actually unlock it. You get it. And it doesn't unlock it. It says it's supposed to unlock it, but it doesn't unlock it. And I checked, it's still not unlocked. So she's going to burn that track. And then release the track if it's any good. And then produce a new track. There we go. And let's move along to Declan is doing his thing. Edward needs to create a lesson plan. So I assume that's on a computer. Let's check. Under career, education career. Makes so much more sense that it's under career. So we have to plan a lecture. I'm assuming that's the lesson plan. We'll find out. And he has to dabble with circuit boards. And I may or may not have said that he made his robo arm, but I've also been having him make the two spot parts that you need to make things is what I've been doing. So, but he needs to, I'm pretty sure that's on here, dabble with circuit boards, which would be under engineer, dabble with circuit. There we go. So he's set up for his. Now, Grant has to mentor fitness, so we need someone else to do something fit. Did he get his done? Okay. Plan lecture. No, he's about to head over to do that. You know what? Norah, you're almost finished with your painting, and you need some social, so this might help you. Let's have you go up here, and why don't you do a workout, and then we'll see whether Grant can help you with that. You want to release a track. A lot of theirs all reset because of the we can't release a track right now. We're going to burn that track. There we go. And we got paid. Did we get paid? Oh, I don't know. I'm not really sure. Nora's going to work out, and you need to come up here and you need to mentor fitness. So let's try and see if we can do that. We can train with Norah. I have done this, but it's been a very, very long time. I'm not seeing it. I don't know if it's because she's already maxed her fitness skill, and I think they all have maxed their fitness skill. If I take a quick look through, I'm pretty sure they've all maxed fitness. So we might have to head over to a gym to see if there's someone at a gym that we can maybe do it with. I'll take a look and look into it because I'm not seeing it right now, but I think we're actually going to leave this part here. So they have all got their jobs. It took a little bit of time. We've got some of them starting on some of their tasks they have to do, and Nora's even finished her task that she had to do, so yay for that. But that's going to be it for this part. Likes and comments are always appreciated, and they really help with the algorithms. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!